So this is another object lesson about sin. Again, sin is something you can't see, but it's very real, and it affects us greatly. Now, this is going to be us. Well, this is life. So we're going to put some of us inside of here, and we're going to mix it with all the bad things that we do. Ugh, there's a lot of bad things that we do, and there's a reaction that happens. Oh, not good. Well, whether you know it or not, this container is now full of sin. And I know it looks like there's something at the bottom, but we're not even going to use that. Sin generates a lot of stuff. And this here is an empty glass. I think you can see that well. I guess there's a little bit from residual from another experiment that we did. But this is an empty glass here. As you can see, there's nothing in it. I can't do anything to these candles. Nothing's going to happen. Well, candles are us. You know, this is a light in the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the sin into here. Now make sure I don't pour anything besides the sin. I only want to pour the sin. Just the sin. Nothing else. Okay. Now it doesn't look like anything happened, but this cup is now full of the sin. And this sin can put out your light if you're not careful. In fact, I'm going to pour the sin on top of these lights because the Bible says you're a light of the world, and see what happens. Here we go. See that? That sin put it out. Let's see if we can put out this other one. Oh, goodness. So sin is a real thing, and this still has some residual sin in it. In fact, I'm going to relight these. Let's see if it'll put them out again. I don't know how much sin is left in here, but there's still some, I think. Oh, put it out. Put it out. So, here's the lesson. This is full, believe it or not, of carbon dioxide, which is sin, and it doesn't work well with light. So this is baking soda and vinegar, and when you mix those into a container, it generates a lot of carbon dioxide gas. Just don't pour out the liquid in the bottom, because that's not what we're using. There is no liquid in here, but if I pour out the gas, that shouldn't have poured out, but if you pour out just the gas into here, you can't see it happening, but this is really full of carbon dioxide, which is heavier than air, and I can pour it onto the light and it will put them out. In fact, if you can have a stream of candles, you can put them all out with this. There's another really neat thing that you can do that I didn't get a chance to do, is if you have like a chute or a tube or like a corner board, you can put it here and pour the sin in from the top, and it runs down and puts them out. It's really cool. So anyway, that's a neat one on sin. You can't see it, but it does affect you.